1 second. I forgot something. I need to put an L in DaviDian's name. Because they're coming from losers. There you go. Alright. So now there's no confusion. Guys, you need to keep me accountable. You know, if I'm not doing something right, please let me know so I can fix it immediately. Right now everything seems to be working out. The audio is fine. Audio is great. There you go. And we've got yet another great match in front of us. We've got game number 2, DaviDian with a lead, which almost slipped away. Let's be honest. Red team, TwerKerMilos, have been playing really well so far. Now it's time for adaptation in order to not go to a bracket reset. So far, lots of trades. Currently, TwerkMaster with his gaming watch is the one who holds the least amount of pain on his body, while everyone is sitting very close to the hundreds, and DaviDian already losing the first stock. We're seeing a lot of trades. This could be very, very rough. Yes, a hero spin gets punished by yet another hero spin. It's kind of pathetic, not gonna lie. But it's very adequate for Lynx to fight with basically their same tools. Team Lu already losing both of their first stocks. David taking Lynx's first one as well. While TwerkMaster remains on the left side of the stage, knowing that he has nothing to worry about, no reason to rush in, no reason to get close to the fray. While David puts TwerKerMilos with his Link in the blender with a couple juggles. Wow, gets the stage spike? Yes, but TwerkMaster was ready with a tech. DaviDian yet again losing another stock. Great drag down into the tilt to get that first stock. The first stock. Wow. I don't know. Things are not looking too pretty so far for the blue team. DaviDian is struggling here to avoid getting heavily punished every time they trade. David, even though he's still holding on his second stock, he's heavily damaged. On the other side, we got red team, who is currently sitting on 2 stocks each still. Nothing to worry about, despite the fact that it's usually DaviDian who's offering the most amount of aggression. It's not showing up in those numbers. Or maybe it is, if you consider that he's putting himself out to get punished quite constantly, and that's why he's sitting very close to losing his third stock already. Maybe forcing a stock share with his partner. So far, that's not the case. TwerKerMilos sitting on his last stock. Oh, wow. Okay, so they got a bit of their own. Those throws into down airs. But it is now with Gaming Watch and Link, which make it possible. Last stock for blue team. David is the one who's the most healthy, and DaviDian knows this, so he's gonna be staying away for as long as possible, using that lateral left platform and quickly shifting to the right one in order to avoid being in the pain zone. Wow. Okay. Great job from David taking TwerkMaster stock. Now, even in things out, basically, DaviDian wants nothing to do with them, and I don't blame them. Gets caught up in a down air, so that means that David needs to pull out what TwerkMilos did earlier. An almost clutch comeback in a 2v1. Now, watch out. We know that Mario struggles with swords, man. And let's be real. This competitor has been shown off why he's so good with this character. Already taking okay, a bit of a taunt. Like, okay, everything is gonna be fine. Yeah, take a seat. Why don't we? Take a seat, why don't we? That's a bit of a fun way to end this game. So we are going into game number 3 with a 1-1. How about we take a quick look at what the venue has to offer? DaviDian got this. I don't know. I believe it. But they do have the shorter end of the stick. They need to pull off. They need to pull off a what is it? What is it? Oh yeah, bracket reset. Thank you. Listen, I get distracted. So that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for sure. But so far, things are looking quite even in terms of the scoreboard. Going back into Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Stadium 2. Whatever you call it. Pokemons. Doesn't matter. The matter of fact is that we all enjoy fighting here. Especially in doubles. Alright, now we need to find I wanna bring your attention to something. Blue team needs to find a way to avoid getting punished that often. Because we saw Viridian getting quite heavily punished. He was actually the first one to go down on his stocks in the previous game. So we need to change that. We need to ensure that he stays alive for as long as possible. Because David has been showing great survivability. Great survivability so far. Well, maybe I jinxed it by saying that, considering how he was the first one to lose the stock in this game 3. I apologize if that was the case. But so far, the stocks are going to be flying left and right. Unfortunately for blue team, it is them who lose their first stock. Red team, Team TwerKerMilos, manages to survive just for a little bit longer. Let's see how much they can get with this lead. Oh, that's gonna mean a lot of damage. No, just a bit. 10%. That's not too bad actually. You got away quite easily on what could have been a nice string, low percent string from Link. No back throw. Apparently, Viridian wasn't ready to get the down air there on the forward throw from David. Still, the lead remains. Not by a lot, but definitely sizable. Ooh, that's great recovery from David. Even though he got stage spike, he still managed to recover. So that's something that only PS2 can afford, which is somewhat interesting, at least to me. Whether you get a jump, a wall jump, or a tech, very like even deep in the stage, if you have a good recovery, you can afford it, right? And David certainly showed how it's done. Now watch out, remote bombs. Wow, a great tilt to get rid of Viridian's second stock already, and also an up smash to get rid of David's second stock. This is not looking good, not looking pretty for Team Blue, for Team DaviDian, who's currently coming from the loser side of things. Even though they won the first game in the set, something clicked for Red Team. Whether it's their synergy, whether it's a tactic, barely saving Viridian there. That could have been a stock. Those boomerangs, those flame arrows, they're not paying off that well. Maybe sometimes just a little bit of trickle damage. That's yet another stock. And that means that David is out. Viridian over 100%. Wow. Wow. Not even necessary to get him to the hundreds before the stock was relinquished with the hero spin. Team Red, TwerKerMilos, is one game away from enjoying sweet victory. Yeah. One game away from winning this without dropping a single set. Let's go, TJ. ¿Qué onda, Ryoka? Claro que sí, vamos Tijuana. Vamos Tijuana. Invading the SoCal Arcadian. ¿Qué onda, qué onda, qué onda? ¿Cómo andamos? Aquí el Cerx saludando. Cerx saludando. Un placer tenerlos aquí. Thank you for being here. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And we are going down into the potential last game of the set. Although Bastion is going to be our battleground which is surprising, to be honest, but I can see why. For those of you who don't know, Hubble Bastion is the same size, at least in length, and also in certain glass zones with Small Battlefield. Oh no. Oh, great recovery. Small Battlefield, Final Destination, Kalos. What else? Battlefield, they're all the same size. Even Northern Cave is the same size as Hubble Bastion. It is what I like to call the standard size of a stage. What should be a neutral stage, in my opinion. You can quote me on that, I don't mind. I will die on that hill. But let's go back into what we have in front of us. We currently have every single stock untouched, but everyone over 80%. So that means that one good read will mean that a stock will be relinquished, and that is the case. DaviDian is the first one to bleed, and David follows suit. Blue team struggling to get something done here. They're not too far off, to be honest. They just need a good read in order to bring this back. Down air from Young Link doesn't take the stock just yet, and he gets punished yet again. David doing his job and getting one stock in blue team's favor. Okay, there you go. DaviDian follows suit now. Going back into even things. Currently, TwerKerMilos is the one with the least amount of pain, the least amount of damage. Careful here, recovery could be scary thanks to that flood. Okay, this could be interesting for DaviDian. No, nothing came out of that boomerang, which is something unlikely, right? We don't get to see it too often. Young Link dropping combos, dropping strings. But that is the case right now. David getting juggled quite a lot, both with the Master Sword and the toot-toot from Mr. Gaming Watch. Okay, careful here. Young Link, I would love to see Young Link get a good string. That's something we haven't seen in a while. Careful here, TwerKMaster wants to recover and get something out of his second stock. Everybody's dangerously close to losing a stock. And that is not the case just yet. It is actually TwerKerMilos who gets it with yet another hero spin. That's been, I think, the clutch move by the Link main. TwerKMaster gets yet another stock. That means the blue team is on their last opportunity to bring this back. We need all the support that you can muster. People in chat, if you want blue team to bring this back, we need all of your strength, all of your power combined in order to make the most out of these last stocks that Team DaviDian still hold. TwerKerMilos dangerously close to losing that second stock, while TwerKMaster is already on his last one. One stock on each side, but the percentage lead is undeniable for red team, for Team TwerKerMilos. DaviDian is definitely pulling off. Okay, no jab lock, no jab reset, sorry. Oh, that's okay, a little bit of a friendly fire. DaviDian doing a great job at keeping them separate, but he's gonna get juggled quite a bit. Blue team stuck on the platform, while the red team tries to keep them off stage for as long as possible. David and DaviDian each on their own side of the stage. It is David, the first one to lose the stock, so that means that DaviDian needs to fight flawlessly in order to bring this back. Gets the bucket reflected on the arrow reflected on the bucket, and over 130%. TwerKerMilos is still, oh wow, that's gonna be it? Yes, that means that this is it. It is Team TwerKerMilos, the winners from Grand Finals on the winner's side, who will take doubles. Your champions. There you go. They're your winners. Hey, Tijuana. There you go.